Time is of the essence. We must assist our allies.
The beginning of March is here. I'm more excited about Mecha Break. I've already wishlisted. It's a good thing it's free to play, does not have any price tag on it compared to Concord, but sadly some journals, they are not happy with it. Who am I talking to? Stacy Henley. Yeah, Stacy Henley. So before we get our comparison with Mecha Break and Split Fiction, so let's look into this article. Take a look. It's already hit piece. Jeez, these journals really want to start a fight. Okay, that's what you wished for. Let's do this. Here it is. Take a look at this. Stacy Henley says here, the character creator is good, simple, fun. Here, I'm gonna skip to this one. It says, enjoy Mecha Breaker out of spite is not enjoying at all. Really? What does that mean? If you really want me to criticize Mecha Break, I can. I don't like the user or the use of near cartoonish physical proportion as it stand for any creativity and personality. When your trailer shows off you can make your own diva or Asuka, you're admitting that you're a highly reductive game. This kind of objectification, yes, there it is folks. Here, objectification of women is nostalgic for a time that never really existed that makes it more boring than offensive. Not to mention, one of those characters is a child. People point and say face design in Cowboy Bebop, which definitely lean into objectification. Faye wore two-piece that show off her cleavage, midriff, and left most of her legs bare, while she is constantly had a thong visible. Don't know about that. This outfit was somehow both bangy and tight, always accounting or accentuating, I can't even say that word, her breast, and was even cut open in Cowboy Bebop, the movie, while she is tied up defenseless. If you ask a fan, no matter their gender or sexuality, while they think Faye, and they either say badass if they're right, or annoying if they are wrong. But even Faye hater sees that she has an obvious personality. She has a person first and attractive second. Even if it was close race, in Mecha Break games like it, the person part doesn't even get out of the starting block. Mecha Break is already getting a lot of comparison to Stellar Blade. That makes sense. Both are selling themselves on attractive character models, but both are also being dragged into the culture war. Ah, yes, of course, you're dragging it, Stacy Henley. Where one side claims games existing is a victory and the other side, oh, that game looks neat. I don't care about that nonsense. It's highly disingenuous and dangerous for the gaming industry, or for gaming. These people who say that they want to take politics out of the game but politicize it at every turn by inventing reason, games are saving or ruining the medium, often with little reference to or even experience of the gameplay. I'm glad Mecha Breaker is doing well. The character model are a little cringe, reductive, but ultimately harmless. These are the thoughts most people will have when looking at Mecha Break. And I've played more than my fair share of games that are a little bit cringe in one way or another. It's bad enough every video game turned into a foot soldier in the culture war, but it's so much worse when the reason behind it is completely made up. No, genius, it's not. Stacy, it was not made up. Every people who cover this culture war have receipts. Hypnotic has receipts. Smash JT has receipts. Every one of them. They all have receipts. Cabrutus has receipts. Obviously, she's not gonna do it, folks. I'm taking Mecha Break as a victory. It's gonna sell well than Stellar Blade or Black Myth Wukong. And some say, according to Bounding into Comics, they say that Mecha Break is going to outperform or dethrone Marvel rivals. Not sure how that will work, but it'd be interesting to see. I'm also gonna be picking it up. Hopefully my storage is enough. I'm saving some storage, just hoping that way. Let me tell you this, Stacy. Have you ever played a game? What are the chances of Stacy Henley doesn't play any game with that? She played games such as Dragon Age Veilguard. What are the chances of that happen? So, in my opinion, I think Mecha Break is gonna do good despite they're mostly negative, which I think most of them are wokies, okay? I don't believe them. Well, yes, there are some that are pretty much warranted, such as server issues. But for characters, if you find comments that are, say, objectification or anything, that is not a comment. But for something like server issues or anti-cheats and all that, that is something that is pretty much warranted, okay? Which I hopefully the anti-cheat still works because, don't you know, I'm hoping that Mecha Break is not gonna be like Call of Duty where a cheater can go in without any consequences. What does Call of Duty do? Nothing. Sorry about a long rant. How would this work with Split Fiction? The difference is that Split Fiction has a price tag. Mecha Break is mostly free to play. Yes, free to play doesn't exactly have a barrier to entry, but they still need to make money through microtransaction, all that stuff. But hopefully it's not too much. At least the grind is still good. Hopefully Mecha Break can give something to, to grind their way up. Hopefully, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, the next part is that they have split screen. Mecha Break doesn't have one, even though they have online. In Split Fiction, it's split screen, meaning I don't know if you're gonna use it two laptops, which that remains to be seen. Unless of course you have two monitors, you can do that. I don't know how it works. Because it's been a while since I do split screen. Characters in Split Fiction, only 2 female characters. Mecha Break, you get to customize. It's character creation, so that's the difference. Will it succeed, both of these? I don't know yet. I'm gonna look into the Steam DB later on, and I'll put it on the screen if I ever got the numbers. If the pre-orders between Mecha Break and Split Fiction are the same, well, we'll just have to take a nice guess or a betting guess to see how well they'll perform.
So the enemy has proposed that you defect. In that case, perhaps we should use their desire to recruit you against them by planting you within their army. Gain their trust, and before long, we will give the signal for you to destroy their ranks and resolve from within.
Leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-woke detected, or you just want to see me play games. Visit my second and third channel up here or link in the description.